We back, Bobby.
I've been working on the Ascend experience since 2024, at least 7 months before it finally came into fruition. This whole experience is a luxury experience where men can come together in a relaxed atmosphere. It's built off 3 pillars: growth mindset, health and wellness, and restorative brotherhood. What better way to kick this off than basketball and bonding? So we had box seats at the Hawks game to watch the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Atlanta Hawks. Man, I tell you, that food was fire too. With this experience, it was very important to me to have a nice place that we could come back to and relax. And we stocked it with everything anybody could ever need.
We back, Bobby.
We started off the next day with the group run, and me being in the moment, I forgot my phone. Really though, I was just thinking about the food. Chef Way come through and bless us with the food, and he's worked with Lotto, Offset, the Falcons, the Cowboys. And I say all that, not to name drop, but just to say how good his food is.
So we got an oatmeal bar. We have fresh pineapples, bananas, some grapes and strawberries, oatmeal. We have the granola bar, almond, pecans, some fresh eggs, chicken sausage, and got some fresh squeezed oranges here, some green juice, and some raw honey. Take it away.
I'm not sure about 22 solid.
Well, you've been enjoying it.
After breakfast, it was time for a growth mindset session with Mr. Steven Scott. What makes Steven special is he has a military background, but he also has a master's degree from Emory University in divinity. Interestingly enough, I met Steven through Instagram. He had hit me up and he said, "Hey, you want to go for a run?" And you know me, it don't matter who you are. If you want to go for a run, I'm down. So I was like, yeah, let's do it. It was during our conversations on our runs that I thought he'd be perfect for this, just because of his ability to relate and his diverse background.
Being a man is setting the example for my families.
But I mean, I got 2 sets of integrity. I've got a professional level of integrity. I'll put that to the side. Personal integrity, I'll be honest.
Michael, you mentioned it earlier. You're trying to be the most authentic person of your being, and you try to emulate that to your son. Well, that's a great way to say, hey, I really love myself, because I'm not trying to change. I'm trying to show my son who I am. I'm also trying to show my son and my children of like what I don't want them to be based upon how I act. And if we can all do that, then again, we start changing internally, and it manifests itself externally.
We back, Bobby.
If all that wasn't enough, we followed this up with some hot yoga. The point is just to get people out of their comfort zone and get them moving. You could tell those boys were nervous. I mean, hot yoga can be a little bit intimidating, but it was a really good class and everybody enjoyed it.
They gonna burn this thing. Never be able to be used.
It's wet as hell.
Never be able to be.
But I lost like 4 pounds.
After class though, I was ready to eat again.
Why did you create the menu that you did? What made you come up with it? And like, I'm not even used to receiving the menu. Normally it's like, oh wait, I don't know what to cook, man. And I'm sending this large menu, and they be like, just make me a menu. That sounds good, cool. So with you was very, detailed about what you want.
Actually, what made it come with, so my wife is a nutritionist.
Oh,
So I got a cheat code. And this is the way I live. This is what I would eat if I was at home.
Yeah.
So it's like I wanna show people this how you can eat, and this it helps you with your body.
So what's crazy is with the meal prep, I work with the NFL dietitians, my NFL clients. So it's very strict on what they can, what they want them to eat and what they don't want them to eat. Normally without me, man, they snack real bad. They don't eat consistently. They weight me down before they go to training camp, so they get fined. It's like a lot of stuff be going on where they weight, or either they overweight or they underweight. It's very rare that you see somebody that maintain their weight the whole year. To it, let y'all get to it. I normally do a sauce on the salmon, but I want y'all to have an opportunity to pick y'all own sauce on what y'all want and how y'all want to do it. So my man Michael said he wanted y'all to eat fresh, so eat fresh with y'all bowls. So we got some white rice, and if y'all like into the brown rice here, because the brown rice it takes time to get into because it's like oatmeal. I'm not a fan of oatmeal, but you got the brown rice, white rice. You got some chopped chicken that I marinated and grilled outside. You got some pan-seared salmon. All right, you got some fresh organic spinach. You got some sauteed spinach. Now this broccoli. He wanted me to roast it, and I asked him, why would you want me to roast the broccoli? You know what I'm saying? He was like, because when you saute, you normally use oil and butter. I only use water to cook this, all right? So I use water to cook this, water and lemon to cook this. I sauteed this with lemon. All right, you got your mushrooms, and then you got some roasted sweet potatoes. They're spicy, okay? So when you come over here, I made a sauce. I normally use this on my salmon, all right? So it's a little trick. I ain't gonna say it on camera, but when the camera go down, it's a little sauce. And I normally put this on my salmon, but it'll go on anything great, all right? And then you got your other sauces that y'all might want to try on y'all bowl, all right? Bon appetit. Wow, I'm gonna do it. That's why I said I'm gonna tell you something. See, because I make love my broccoli, the NFL players, and I do it. They ask for it with all their milk. But in the dietitian level, because I don't use no butter, I just use water. So I'm gonna saute this with water. See what I'm saying? I was thinking that I was like, they roasted.
I'm not gonna lie, I needed a nap after all that. So we rested, but you get to enjoy this commercial break.
Experience was phenomenal, man. I wouldn't trade it for nothing.
At the end of the day, the job will fade away, the money will cease and stop. But who you are should be constantly evolving and changing.
Put a lot of pressure on myself to set a certain example.
About emotional intelligence, talking about your feelings, it's something that you gotta exercise in.
Absolutely.
So,
For dinner, Chef Wade took us through a cooking class, and he showed us how to make his famous filet mignon. And then we had crab cakes, we had shrimp, we had roasted potatoes, we had everything. The crazy part about it is I don't have the words to describe how good that steak was, but it was the best steak I ever had in my life.
Size is this stuff over there.
this shit's very tender.
Yeah. So like all this gonna be breakfast steak. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be breakfast steak.
Yeah, because the breakfast thing ain't gotta look a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure it's lean as possible. This thing right here, you go anywhere, they're gonna charge your arm or leg, they're gonna eat like this much. And then that's what you want. Tell people all the time, I be rude. I'm trying to be rude, but it's like your mama can't cook, your daddy can't cook. That's why you don't like vegetables. That's why you don't like this. You never had it the right way.
The last morning we finished with another run and breakfast, and as much as I would like to tell you about it, I think they do a better job of it.
It's the last day of our Ascend experience here with my guy. So we got early morning run here. It's about 32 degrees, wind chill is probably worse than that, but it's been a great experience. We've been elevating mind, body, soul, the things we eat, talking about integrity, growing as men. I just want to let this guy know, proud of him. This was really dope. Appreciate all of it. And if you didn't get a chance to do this, definitely sign up. We need more things like this, where we can be vulnerable and just talk about growth. But yeah, let's get this run knocked out.
Hey, the Ascend Experience Run Club, promoting growth, mindset wellness, fellowship, and excellence. Yes, sir.
Thank you all for watching. I hope you will join us at the next Ascend experience. Also, don't forget to come back next week when I update you on my 2025 miles in 2025. Be sure to click the like button. Be sure to click the subscribe button. And I'll see y'all next week.